The Newfoundland Hobbyist is sponsored in part by Robinson's General Store in Middle Arm, Noble's Timber Mart with locations in Springdale and Bayvert, Knife and Axe found at youngandmackenzie.ca, Outdoor Pros located in Mount Pearl, Newfoundland.
Hey.
Good morning.
Morning.
What's up? I'm going for a minimalist approach today.
Same here.
Morning, guys. Beautiful, cool morning here. Fall is it's early fall here now, and we're excited to be getting out for the first hike of the season. Last time since the spring sometime, eh? Cold, lots of fog and vapor this morning. We're doing a bit of a longer hike, a hike we've done before, but it's always a treat. High altitude, you're looking way out, awesome scenery, so you're not going to want to change the channel.
Eyes for most.
Alright, let's dodge across. Don't fall through the seams. Look at the size of these timbers. Massive, massive beams. Oh, more than that. It's an old bridge, you can see it's pretty far gone, but these beams got a lot of life left in them. Yeah. Just a few minutes in now. We had frost last night, so everything is soaked this morning. It's supposed to get up a little bit warmer today. It's not supposed to be overly cold, but it's pretty chilly this morning. There's a nice little bush on there. Few fresh blueberries, dew covered. Apple tasting crisp this morning. Hoping to be able to pick some up at the top to have with our breakfast. We don't have anything here right now to pick a bundle to take up, and it's quite a little ways up the hill, so we don't want to lug them all the way up there. But a bowl of those with breakfast, man, that'd be great. What are you looking at, anyways? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Man, look at that fog. think it's getting thicker. What a view this is though. What do I hear down there?
With a squirrel. Couple birds.
We're what, 60% of the way up now?
Yeah, I would say.
Maybe a little better? No less, I don't think.
Yeah, that's
What?
yeah, that's about right.
The fog is still sitting around. If anything, it's rolled in a little more down low. Although up top seems a bit clear now. Getting a workout. I head to the gym and that each day and get in a swim, some cardio, but carrying a pack uphill, climbing up over rocks, climbing around trees and this type of stuff hits you in a different way. And again, like it's been since the spring. It's been several months now since we've had a hike like this, so it hit me hard. Ready?
Yep.
Let's go. About tea bags? I feel like that's a very key part of this operation this morning. Oh, yeah. We figured the fog would be burned off by now. But it just keeps on, I think it keeps getting thicker. You see down around here, down around the hills, just a lot of fog. So we don't have the view yet. However, you can see the sun kind of beaming over there, so it shouldn't be long before it burns up the fog, dries everything up. We're on our little rock face here now that we've chosen to settle down on for breakfast. Let's get to work. What we're going to be using here to cook on today, or to build our fire in, we're not doing an open campfire. We're using my Uberleben flat pack stove. This was actually a gift from the company Uberleben. They've been very kind to me. They've hooked me up with a few pieces of gear over the last year or a couple years. And this is their flat pack stove. Notice how thin it is. I'll show you how cool this thing is in a minute. Let's set it up. This little stove comes in this little canvas bag here, Velcro top. You can see there's a few burn marks on her for one, but it's a stainless steel setup. Just comes in all little pieces that are all CNC cut like this, and you put your little stove together. Now I haven't built it in it's been a little bit since I've built it, so I've got to remember now how this works. Because these are support pieces for the top. Put those aside. Here's our front for loading with the Uberleben logo. I love that beautiful burnt finish on there. Here's our bottom. Okay, so this goes here. Let's do this. Like so. I should put a couple little marks. Actually, I might do that when I go back to the garage. Take my stamps, my knife making stamps, and mark numbers on the joints, just so I can easily throw it together. I know which joints meet which. I don't know, maybe there's a system to easily remember that, but now this should go. Yes, we got it. Super easy.
So you will even have any modifications to
There we go. It doesn't look very big, but the way it's designed with the holes in the bottom, it's just a very Very efficient design, and you'll see how it sucks the air up through, draws the air up through the bottom, and it burns like crazy.
Well, that's not much of a shot. I mean, it looks too easy.
Nothing 4K, I don't know if it'll take. But that's what I'm interested. Here we go. Now we're into some dry stuff. Brand new, cherished custom knife. And the first time using it on baton the true dry wood. For a knife here today, we have a beautiful little custom neck knife that I made myself. We got an upcoming series coming on that. You're going to want to watch that one. Just check it out here. That maker's mark that we talked about, we want in all our work. Newfoundland juniper wood scales. Beautiful. Batoning down some dry wood because everything is soaked here today.
Boyfriend lives away. Not Lizzie, but lives away at least. I think we've been together around 3 years, but really only spent a few weeks together.
What?
You know, because, so that person's been with you all this time.
So we've got an Urbeleben stove here now, right full of fine shavings. We like using a ferro rod. It's just kind of a challenge for us for one. It's just fun using a ferro rod like this. This is a 1/2 inch. This is also made by Uberleben actually, I just remembered that. Using our knife here with a knife sharp spine. I always make my knives with sharp spines so it can cast a good spark like that. Now a little feather stick is just a stick like you see here, and you draw out a bunch of shavings that are still attached on one end. So you make a little, basically like a little torch stick, and then you can use that as a match to light your fire. So here we go. Times it takes, flip her over the other way so the flame burns up through her. Yep. Here we go, we're getting into our stove here now. Now we tried to do good prep work to start off, so hopefully we don't have to do it again. Get some heat driving up through our materials here now. It looks like it's going to take this time, buddy. The Newfoundland Hobbyist is sponsored in part by Robinson's General Store in Middle Arm, Noble's Timber Mart with locations in Springdale and Bayvert, Knife and Axe found at youngandmackenzie.ca, Outdoor Pros located in Mount Pearl, Newfoundland. Oh yeah, see how it's drawing?
Yeah. Chimney effect.
Chimney effect.
Starting good open.
We're starting to build a little bit of heat here now in our pan. Not a ton yet because there's so much moisture in that wood, but we have a pack of bacon. What else for breakfast? This long hike up, lots of calories burned. We can handle it. nothing like bacon in a cast iron pan. Tried baking lots of different ways, including just roasting it over a stick, like a spigot. But it's nothing like cast iron. Ah, there we go.
We get a wind action from the east.
Isn't that such a tawdy little setup though?
Yeah.
I just thought it was the cutest thing. So as you can see, that fog has finally cleared out. We've been here a little while, pedaling around, taking our time. We came real early this morning, so there's no big rush. But finally we've got a view up here. Nice and cool still. And we were expecting it, I think, to be brighter and warmer by now, or I was at least. Just beautiful. That bacon cooking up. That stove is huffing away. Fantastic product. I'll mention them again. Uberleben. Uberleben.com, I believe is the name, but definitely recommend checking out their products. Some great stuff. Yeah, can't recommend it anymore. It's just great. It drafts well, packs down small and super light. Really stable.
Summertime camping. Summertime, I said.
Yeah.
When you don't want a big fire.
Yeah, in the winter you got a bed of snow down here. It's not the thing, because for one, it's not going to draft unless you got it braced right up on some sticks. Then it could work.
Yeah, it
Good
could work.
stable base, but
I'm really enjoying this bed. I need to get more wear and tear on
I can hear the whisper of the gentle wind in my soul, and it echoes through my broken bones.
That's right.
In my soul,
go for it.
a calming sound for the war within. In my soul,
And she wants to be
oh
close to
my soul, so hide my soul
Semblance of the future.
in the cliffs of your rock,
Kids by their grandparents.
where I find my peace, far from the waves. So hide my soul in the cliffs of your rock, in the shade that covers me, where I am safe. Oh, 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 oh.
It is just gorgeous here now. The sun is beaming down. Just finished up our bread. Finishing up the last couple pieces of bacon. So delicious. Right, it's just putting on a couple capelin to roast here now. Lovely breakfast food. As for myself here, just sipping on my tea and some fresh blueberries to snack on.
Yep, I'm getting one of those. Socks, right?
Is that, oh. You're forced to always have even socks.
There'll be none of you, entrepreneur. Have a capon.
That makes me own rules.
A bit of jerky.
Tried Cape one. Delicious. Then you got the sweetness of the blueberries too. Actually, all grown up, whenever we would have a Cape one, which was usually up to Nan and Pop's, I don't know why it was always a tradition to have a bowl of jam with some carnation milk in it.
Yeah.
You only ever had it when you're having Capelin for some reason. I don't know why that was a thing.
That's a nightly thing down there.
Really?
But not with capelin. Never paired with capelin.
That was the only time we had
So
it.
they had it paired with capelin. Like something you had to have with capelin.
Yeah. A little dish with some jam, whatever kind, and then a bit of carnation milk mixed in.
Yeah.
Kind of reminded me of that here now with the blueberries and the Capelin. Sitting here talking, a couple old buds catching up, and we're coming in for second tea. Don't always have the second tea, but they're so good this morning, man. Just sad for it to end. Just packing up the gear here now. This is the type of day we were expecting all along. You can see just the sun is beaming down. Beautiful blue sky. Just check out those clouds today. Awesome. We've just been laying out here on the rocks for a little bit, letting our clothes dry off, having a chat, two buddies, and now we're going to start the long walk back down over the hill. Such beautiful scenery up here. Amazing scenery. Check out this berry patch. The size of these berries and how many there are. Ooh! Great job. Yeah, man. How are we getting down from here?
Well, we're getting down in the trees.
I think right down over there and over that log. Oh, that helps big time. Even though our food and water is gone, we're carrying a lot of extra weight on the way down because Ray had the brilliant idea. He actually he manages a shop where he deals with a lot of big rocks, making things out of stone, minerals, and things. And he spied a real cool rock up on top of there that he wants to make something with. So I'm carrying around a rock probably about the size of my head in the backpack, and then I switched out some of my gear to put on Ray's back, so got a lot of weight. Luckily we're not going uphill with it, but still it makes things a lot more clumsy. Back to the beaten path here now, which makes a big difference. We're not trying to navigate our way through the woods or pick our way climbing over rocks around trees anymore. No backtracking now. Just follow the path back to the truck. we are finishing off right back where we started today. That's back in the truck, doing everything in reverse, heading back home right now. It's about 1:30 in the afternoon, 1:30, 20 to 2, something like that. And we had a great morning. Hope you really enjoyed the episode. We had a great time. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, big thank you to the sponsors who help make this show possible. Make sure to support them if you can. Make sure you tune in next week to the Newfoundland Hobbyists.